Hey guys, welcome to another exciting week with Bento Xtreme, your number one source for anime, J-pop, video games, and Blizzard Entertainment news. Pretty much the J-pop is Steven's gonna explain what's going on pretty much because it's a lot of changes we're gonna have a little bit. So later on in this video, he's gonna explain what's the reason of we changing our name to J-pop with our number one source, pretty much one of our number one source. I'm Brian, your host that pretty much covers anime and video games. Let's jump into anime news this week. There's going to be a lot of exciting news for Bandai and Hello Kitty going together pretty much. Hello Kitty is his 40th anniversary this upcoming year at 2014. So a lot of companies are joining up with Hello Kitty to make merchandise, name it, everything. The Chugogo-kin's Hello Kitty is a die-cast metal robot that can shoot his arm out, pretty much, her fist out pretty much. This 40th anniversary is planned out to be shipped worldwide. It's about 105 millimeters. That's about 4 inches. That's pretty good size. That's about this big, guys. The little mini pilot robot's going to be 23 millimeters. That's about 0.9 inches. That's pretty cool. A toy will go on sale at June for 4,400 yen. That's about $45 in US dollars. That's a pretty good price. The prototype display will be at Bandai's Taimeshi National 2013 exhibition in Tokyo, Akabahara UTK building from Friday to Sunday. Go check it out. It sounds pretty crazy. I'm a big Bandai fan because of Gundams, and I'm a pretty cool fan of Hello Kitty, so this might be a good combination. Moving on, 4th Gundam Cafe is going to be opening in Japan. This is pretty crazy that a 4th one is going to be open. The Evian Mall of Akamkura Hare New City Center will be opening their doors on December 20th, right around holiday season pretty much. The 4th, pretty much Bandai is opening the store. The other 3 areas are Akabahara, Obihara, and Tokyo Station. We'll have this 4th one will be a higher focus on the Xeon side pretty much. One of the cool things they're doing is that they're making a one-on-one life-size, pretty much MS-06, pretty much Zaku's 2 head. It's going to be a humongous head right in front of the cafe, pretty much. People are going to be allowed to take pictures and everything. It's going to be very focused on Zaku's Goose, Mizura Carrier, like Char Osbent, Rambaral. You know, it's going to be all about Xeon, pretty much. They're serving food based on Gundam base, pretty much. It'll be pretty cool. So look into it, guys, if you're a foreign fan, pretty much. It's opening on December 28th. Last of all, in anime news this week is Batman manga is getting released on pretty much book print. Shogaku-san's creation published the first Japanese completed book edition of Batman manga by JRock Harata. Sorry about the complete. This is a 3-volume set. Debuted on Monday. It's gonna be about 7,900 yen. That's about $80. This is the compilation between DC Comics and Japanese spin-off of a manga, pretty much. Like the original series, this is about the world's greatest detective and his sidekick Robin. If you go on their website, they actually have a sample of 20 pages that you could check out. Moving on to video game news this week is that Legend of Zelda is coming out a special bundle pack where there's gonna be a new 3DS, pretty much. It's been released. It's been confirmed that it is going to release in Japan and America, pretty much. The bundle will be shipped on November 22nd. I think that's a week before, pretty much, Black Friday. It's going to be crazy. They're saying this game is it's like a Link to the Past. However, it's going to be a 3D format where it's easier to go through the dungeons and mazes. There are going to be a 2D paper mode to slide along with walls or objectives. Japanese are getting also 2 limited edition of a 3DS where there is an orange and a turquoise one. That's going to be about $200 or 19,900 yen, pretty much. So that's going to be released on November 28th, so that sounds pretty cool. Moving on, my childhood past, Dragon Ball RPG game is getting released. Pretty much Namco Bandai Games are streaming a promotion of a Dragon Ball RPG game where Goku-san and his friends are actually playing in the original game of pretty much from the original manga series. The whole thing is about starting from Bulma to the end of Piccolo, pretty much, and Bulma will be providing a cool, you collect materials and you can make different objectives out of it. The game is available right now in Japanese. pretty much Apple Store and the Google Play Store, guys. That looks pretty cool. Last of all, in video game news this week is that Pikachu is going to be a detective in a top secret game. There's not much detail about it. There is a lot of leakage about it. However, pretty much the Pokemon franchise and the SNK who's developing the video game will be released some cool footage right now, but it's going to be on the 3DS. The best part of the story is that Pikachu will be speaking in this one finally, not just saying Pika, Pika, Pika. So that's it for video game news this week and anime news. Stay tuned for Steven's J-pop news and his Blizzard Entertainment news. Thank you for watching my video, and I will see you next week. Bye.
Thank you, Brian, for another great introduction to Bento Summer Xtreme. As Brian already said, your #1 source for anime, J-pop, video games, and Blizzard Entertainment news. As I said, Brian already said in the other video that we are no longer just going to include JRock. We're going to include J-pop, pretty much all of Japanese music, to not exclude any of our viewers. So without further ado, let's jump right into this week's big J-pop news. The Gazette just released their World Tour documentary DVD. There isn't much information out just yet. We just know that they are releasing the World Tour's DVD this December. That was their World Tour that was done earlier September of this year, and the excerpt of it will be released in February. Uhura, the guitarist, actually had some time to talk about it with J-Pop Asia and JMortal.com about this. There really isn't much information. The only information we know is it will be released in February of next year. And last but not least, Death Gaze is set to release their new single entitled The Underworld. It will be released on December 18th, featuring 3 new songs entitled Enduring Faith, Bleed Tears, and The Underworld. On December 25th, the band will hold their Christmas live concert entitled Death Christmas in Nagoya. So if you guys are in an area, go check it out. It's anti-Christmas, hence their band name Death Gaze, but all in all, go check it out, guys. It's pretty cool. Let's jump right into this week's Blizzard Entertainment news. The WCS Red Bull Battlegrounds tournament is about to go underway in Santa Monica. Your favorite players, such as Scarlet, Huck, Vibe, QXC, Bomber MC, Golden, and Snoot. These 8 players will face each other for only 4 spots that will be open for these pre-qualifier tournaments, to fight for a prize pool of more than, I believe, $5,000 or $10,000 spread out among the 4. So hopefully your favorite player will go. I'm personally cheering on for Scarlet because she is a Zerg player, and she's one of the only girls in like I said, she's one of the only girls in esports, and it's really good to see. It's really nice to see a girl in esports, and because she's so good, she's really great with her map control. She plays a lot like my style. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I should say that I play a lot like her because she's the professional player, and I actually watch her live stream. I try to mimic her expert moves so I can improve my game, even though I'm only a gold. And last but not least, if you guys are familiar with Carbot Animations, StarCraft's just released a Halloween episode. If you guys watched last year's episode where there was a Marine and a ghost that ran into a haunted house full of Zerglings and Hydralisks, this is a continuation off that. Go check it out, it's pretty cool. Also, I actually subscribed to their Facebook. Oh my gosh, that's one thing I should have done already. I was able to subscribe to their Facebook, and you get a lot of other videos that you just aren't really used to pretty much watching if you just watch StarCraft's animation. They have one called My Wife for Ire. It's the gentleman who writes these episodes. His wife actually plays StarCraft, and it's really funny to watch their commentary. You guys have to check it out. It's pretty cool. That's all the news we have for this week, guys. Be sure to subscribe to our Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. Tell your friends and family about us. And remember, guys, to Bento your samurai to the extreme!